Dear student, good morning. Today's part is Pauli's exclusion principle. So let me start the topic. Pauli's exclusion principle. Pauli said there are two electrons in an atom can have same value for all the four quantum numbers. They have no same. This leads to the conclusion that an orbital can have maximum of two electrons. If an orbital has two electrons, these must be opposite spins. Means fourth quantum number is variable. So we know by the tabular principal quantum number symbol is n. Information provided only the shell. Azimuthal designation the symbol L, magnetic quantum number ML and spin quantum number MS. So principal quantum number say about the cell, azimuthal subcell related, magnetic quantum number say to the orbital condition and spin quantum number say to the spin condition. So permitted value always be the principal quantum number is a whole number value, it is not a fractional value. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, it is never be 0. And azimuthal quantum number belong to n minus 1 value, so it start with 0, 1, 2, 3. 0 belong to S subcell, 1 belong to P subcell, and 2 belong to D, and 3 belong to F subcell. Magnetic quantum number related to azimuthal always be the 12 plus 1. So it start with minus, then 0, then plus 1. For example, if principal quantum number is 1, so the azimuthal quantum number is 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, means 1s orbital. So 12 plus 1 means 2 plus 0 plus 1. So the 3 orbitals are formed. So by this help you can easily say spin is always be clockwise, so the time my plus 1 upon 2, if the anti-clockwise minus 1 upon 2. So S subcell containing only one orbital, maximum 2 electrons are held. P subcell containing 3 orbital, maximum 6 electrons are held. D subcell containing 5 orbital, maximum 10 electrons are held. F subcell containing 7 orbital, maximum 4 electrons are held. So easily predictable by it. The cell symbol is the K, L, M and N. So cell number K belongs to 1. Cell number L is 2, N is 3 and N for 4. Number of orbital always be equal to N square. So K cell 1 square means only the one orbital they have. L cell is below N square means 4 orbital in it, 4 orbital in it. M 3 square means 3 3 is 9 orbital in this, and 4 quantum number 4 4 is 16. So 16 orbital have by the principal quantum number 4. So number of electron in a particular cell is always be the formula is 2n square, means in case cell only the maximum hold is 2 electron. L shell has only the 8 electrons, N shell 18 electron, and N shell hold the 32 electron. Number of cells in N cell is equal to N. Number of orbital in a subcell is equal to 2L plus 1, and number of electron in a subcell is equal to 2L plus 1. So student, it is easily predictable by the formula if you have learned, and related to the azimuthal and magnetic spin is different for this. So question 2.29 is based on this. So student, 2.29 question is using the SPD notation describe the orbital with the following quantum number. First segment n is equal to 1 and L is equal to 0, means it is the 1s orbital. Second question, n is equal to 3 and L is equal to 2, means 3d orbital. N is equal to 3 and L is equal to 1, means it is 3p orbital. N is equal to 2 and L is equal to 1, means it is 2p orbital. N is equal to 4 and L is equal to 3, it is 4f orbital. N is equal to 4 and L is equal to 2, means it belongs to the 4d orbital. So dear student, let we start the numerical of NCERT 2.31. How many electrons in an atom may have the following quantum numbers? The first segment and principal quantum number value is 4, and MS means magnetic spectrum is minus 1 upon 2. So the n is equal to 4. So total number of electron, the formula is 2n square, and because the half has the negative spin, so 1 upon 2 multiplied by 2n square, so it is equal to 16. So 16 electrons have by the n principal quantum number 4, and they have anti-clockwise spin. Second segment principal quantum number is n is equal to 3 and L is equal to 0, and means it's a principal quantum number 3, and 0 means s orbital, so it is a 3s orbital. And total number of electron, in s orbital the maximum holding capacity of electron is 2, so there are 2 total number of electrons. The next question, 2.30, explain giving reason which of the following sets of quantum number are not possible. So there are 6 segments in this question. Question number first, principal quantum number is 0, and principal quantum number never be 0, so it is not possible because n never be 0. Second question, principal quantum number n equal to 1, L equal to 0, ML equal to 0. It is possible because negative spin. It is possible for that because L is equal to n minus 1 and ML is related to 2L plus 1. So B segment, the orbital is possible. C section, n equal to 1, L equal to 1, it is not possible. The n and L are not similar. It is not possible because L is equal to n minus 1. And here in this segment, the L value is totally similar to the principal quantum number. So this, it is not happen. Second question number, the D segment, principal quantum number 2 and the azimuthal quantum number 1, and the next is angular momentum is 0, so ms is equal to minus 1 upon 2, it is possible. Next is n equal to 3, principal quantum number 3, and L equal azimuthal subcell number is equal to principal quantum number. It is not possible because L is equal to n minus 1, so it is not possible in this way. Next segment, and principal quantum number 3, azimuthal quantum number 2, and angular momentum is 0. It is possible. So this type of question are asked from related to this topic. So student, I hope you can understand all the related to principal quantum number and azimuthal quantum number, the orbital is possible or not. You can easily, by the display on the pose condition, you can again and again watch this video and understood all the topics. So student, thank you very much.